Hello, friends. I am here. I was live today on Facebook. My name is Kristen Almonte. I'm with the company pharmacy. I've been promoting. Um, I've been getting the word out and sharing my home business. Really proud about it. I'm coming from the profession of teaching. Any teachers out there? If you're a humanitarian profession, nurses, social workers, counselors, if you are home or you are just looking for more opportunity, I am getting the amazing word out about a company, everyone, that has been in business for 70 years. Um, and all the products I use today, I was just on Facebook. So definitely, if you like to chit chat, please connect with me on Facebook. I was on a little earlier, so shout out to Fort Lauderdale because I met a gentleman that really he really affected me because he was very positive, and that's what I'm looking for. We got into conversation today about how to get the word out if you are in business. Why do we get into this? To have a better life, to provide for our children. A big why is my daughter as a single parent. I'm not ashamed to say, and maybe it's a single parent thing or a parent of multiple children. I have one child, but I was reporting to work, I would say, for the last 5, and my daughter's turning 6, and I love her. She's such a blessing. But for the past 5 years, I was reporting to work ill. I would fall ill. I would be taking days I didn't want to take. I was working sick in my profession. Was I working sick before my daughter? No. I mean, I would catch illness, but I am a healthy person because I had people in the workplace accusing me, basically saying, well, I'm a pretty healthy person. It's like, guys, that's not why parents get sick in the workplace. It's because when we come home, we don't sit down. So people with more support may not get that. So it was a big stigma. So it led me here, sitting here with you fine people today, just getting the word out. So I want to shout out, unfortunately, I never got his name. He's on my previous live, and I thank him, for being on the live and for participating and actually interested in this company, or interested in even just taking a look. So that is the conversation today, is how do you get the word out when you join a company. So a little bit about the company. I've been posting on my YouTube, but it's 70 years old. It originated in Turkey. It did come from the US. The founders are of Turkish descent, and I'm half Armenian, so it's very ironic if you know your history between those two countries. I never thought, I would be in a company again, but what ended up happening is in 2015, I was working and I did pretty well in a previous company, but a lot of people from that particular company jumped ship and they came over into pharmacy. So I had a whole connection and friendship base in the company that I was with previously. And when they jumped ship here, I too came to pharmacy. Pharmacy of 2018 is very different than the pharmacy of 2024. Why do I say that? Because those that first saw this company saw the beginnings of it getting off the ground in the United States. But now the packaging, the products, we have toothpaste, we have everything you can name as far as that one-stop shop, that you can be very confident in as a company. And what I was saying on Facebook earlier, just a moment ago, maybe like 45 minutes ago, is that the company is very transparent. We as influencers, if you do come into this, we can give them tips on what we need, and they will very readily take our feedback and apply it. So if you have not heard of it, it's 50% after joining. You don't have to hit ranks. That would be done and over with for me because I already did that. I have experience doing that. You get paid for your efforts. So you automatically hit 50%. We get 62% team build, and then we're able to get commissions on this 50%. So I'm really happy to bring it to people, and it's now become the number one. We're in 39 countries. So that means Italy, that means Miami of the US, where the headquarters are. That means any country in the United States. That means Dominican Republic, Canada, United Kingdom. We have Mexico. There's a variety of countries that I haven't even, I mean, what direct sales company do you know of that is global? So they are really just smashing it as far as what they can offer people, and it's so affordable. So those are some of the key highlights of this company. I'm very excited. I found my connection yesterday. He's going to go share it with his wife, and he ended up being right in Fort Lauderdale. So again, I'm so grateful that we connected yesterday here. And as for today, we've gotten into the conversation is, how do you even work something like this? Well, obviously you work it on social media, you build the relationships, you talk to people. This is primarily for people that are looking for something that's more so fitting your lifestyle, more so giving you, as me, a single parent, like I just said, I was working sick, and I am coming from the teaching profession, but now building this, I'm able to be just on call, because it was embarrassing many years. Others not getting, why are we coming off a school vacation and you're physically sick? You don't have any energy coming to work. So that got old, and I did that for 5 years. Before that, I was childless, so I didn't have my daughter. I didn't have to worry about stuff like that. So I give credits to parents with any number of kids. And even if you are of a couple, you can't assume everybody's situation is exactly alike. So that's why I'm sitting here. And the conversation today is, how would you begin to work this? Well, I really encourage everyone to get started and just take a step out who needs the change. Like, that's where I was sitting. I needed the change. The opportunities were drying up in my profession. I think everybody in the public knows that it's been said nationally that there's a teacher shortage. And the reason is because the profession isn't just educating. The profession is, you are also involved as a social worker in the homes. You're not just an educator. You are also a nurse, and your employers, these school systems, are pretty much working you beyond the call of the profession. So that's why you're seeing a shortage. And it affected me because, yes, I'm coming from education, but I had a specialty. I had a passion, and that was working with different cultures, working with second language learners. And those jobs have been snatched up from me. I did that for 20 years. And then I went into the classroom, whereas out of college, there weren't jobs. And this is still a very tricky, unstable profession to really kind of like make life plans, because sometimes there just aren't jobs and good opportunities. We've got a lot of like systems of hiring and retaining that don't really work out for everybody. And I don't know if other professions are like that. So anyway, my passion, which is a specialty area, is now pretty much obsolete, because everybody is needing to branch off of like just being in the center of a classroom teacher of that category. And they're looking to branch off. They're looking to do counseling. They're looking to do reading in small groups. They're looking to, teach English in small groups. So that's how my livelihood was taken. So that's what's causing me to be right here. So if you are in a position where you need change, I was speaking to a speech pathologist, and she wasn't even yet 60. And, not that we know what speech pathology is. She services in the schools. And she said, I'm looking to get out. She was 58, and I have just cracked 50, and she was 58. And I think it's just because of the tremendous responsibilities. And I think overall in every state, teachers should be supported. There needs to be reform. There's always needed to be reform. Teachers are there to work, but when this profession is over the amount of like the workday of one person, we've got to reform in some ways. There's little ways we can support. So that's what it is in a nutshell. So the company here that I have is all EU standard products. It's called Pharmacy. We have skincare lines, multiple skincare lines here. Tea tree. We have age reverses to help the skin. We have retinol, so it's skincare. It's also hair care, helping people grow their hair for variety of reasons, whether it's health related reasons. And it's cosmetics that I have, done. I do my base face as like a busy mom. So today the conversation was over on Facebook, and I go live. My name is Kristen Almonte. I go live on different platforms, and we spoke about how could you find, if you find me. Oh, hola, Luis. It's good to see you today. How could you find different people across the United States and still have, oh, my business here is Pharmacy. Have you heard of Pharmacy? That was the conversation. How can you find people across our country in the United States, but still work this business, which is Pharmacy? And we were talking about how you get the word out. Like if you're in Florida or if you're in Dominican Republic, I'm not a fluent Spanish speaker. ¿Dónde estás? Oh, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. I'm not a fluent Spanish speaker, but my grandmother, mi abuela, ella puede hablar español. Yes, awesome. So I'm with the company Pharmacy. It's in, I don't know my Spanish that good. Is it 29, 39 countries. So Pharmacy, I wish I spoke Spanish better. It's in 39 countries. So we have nutrition, vitamins, skincare, hair care. I'm glad you love the U.S. Where are you from originally? Donde, sorry. ¿Qué país? Oh, you understand English. Sorry. I'm just trying to be fun here and try to speak some Spanish. So where were you born here? Yeah, because many of us, even if you're Spanish speaking, everybody, oh, Puerto Rico. I'm part Puerto Rican myself. My grandmother was Puerto Rican, part Puerto Rican herself. Awesome. So I'm with the company of Pharmacy. Men can join the company. We have protein, we have shakes, coffee, we have vitamins. Awesome. You're from Puerto Rico. I've never visited there. So I'm on speaking about how do you get the word out? Well, absolutely, we get the word out. I'm doing the business called Pharmacy. I don't know if you've heard of it, but we work it here on social media. You can work it locally in your town, like local websites. My strategy is going to be going to tanning salons, maybe with like samples of the product. Also tanning salons. We can do networking just with friends when they know that, you have a website that's open. So a special highlight right now I wanted to mention is that right now it's $9.99. It's $10 to join this company. We do have men in the company. It's the highest paid commission. So say if you have family, Louis, or friends in Puerto Rico, we're in Puerto Rico, we're in Dominican Republic, we're in 39 countries, Mexico. So it's global. It's definitely global. So I was networking today on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook. I was talking to someone from Florida yesterday. He's going to share this opportunity with his wife. So I am coming from the teaching profession. I don't know what do you do, Luis, for your work? And if anybody catches the replay, also if you need a change. I'm speaking to people. Oh no, you don't need a license. I think when you go to the website, and I can help you out, I think we can change the website into different, like if you're from a certain, like if you share it with somebody who's only Spanish speaking, you can change the website to a different language. But no, you don't need any license. We come in with a kit. I can connect with you and give you the information. You can work this as a family with your family too. The sponsor that brought me in, she and her husband work it. Oh, you work with Uber and Lyft. Uber is good. I've heard a lot of people, even me. I was thinking of, since I'm doing this and also I'm teaching, but I'm not teaching right now. I don't have the license where I want to teach. So I'm taking a few tests, but I'm on kind of call, like I'm more substitute teacher and I'm trying to leave another area that I taught for many years. But this is a wonderful opportunity to share. It's skincare, makeup, vitamins. So please keep an open mind. It's hair care. We've got men's cologne, aftershave, shaving lotion, hand cream. So I left my site. If you would like to take a look, if you think anyone, like if now when you're in Uber, could you share something like this in Uber with people? Are you allowed to share your website? Because I was thinking of that too. Like if I was out, and if I did, like for instance, if I filled in some of the time that I'm building this business and I am on Uber Eats, and I said, well, I wonder um, if I could share this, like business cards even. I was thinking of that myself, Lewis. Yeah, I actually didn't go on Uber today. I registered on there because I am home and I'm building this business. Certain days I go to the schools and teach. Um, but I just didn't turn it on because this is what I want to be doing. This is what I want to be doing. So I kind of speak that out into the universe. So that's really awesome. But no, there's no license to buy the product. It's just, I'm in the United States, I'm in Massachusetts. I don't know if you know of the Boston area. I'm 45 minutes from Boston, Massachusetts. And so I'm getting the word out about that. But just to create like the way we're talking, the way you're doing a few things, and I've tried to get some income streams while I'm building this. This is exactly what it is. It's like people not only need a change, um, but they also need opportunity. This is opportunity because it's affordable. You see websites online where people are selling and it's not affordable. So I'm a single parent. I live with my daughter, and I wouldn't be sharing a website if the products weren't affordable and easy for people to share. Um, the guy yesterday was interested in the website for the protein. We have protein shakes. We have banana, chocolate, vanilla. So we have so many different products on this website for men and for women. So anyway, just to continue the conversation. So how do you get the word out? Just by opening your mouth like we're doing here. Um, because either people need opportunity, they need change, or they need extra income. And this is buildable. So say if Lewis came in and he saw my website and you can join for $10 and they give you shampoo, garlic shampoo, which is healthy. It's all EU standard. It's European standard, where there's no harmful chemicals. It's all non-GMO products. And then somebody, if you share this, if they buy their kit, I'm sure you know how this works. Like people find us with a website, they join and they share and it builds. So you're going to be, building a team of things people are already using, but then at the same time you're bringing in income to your family. You're bringing in income. But yes, you have to enjoy the products, and I've so far have enjoyed the products. So there's no pressure. My first profession is teaching, so I'm not a sales lady. I'm just somebody who wants more opportunity, a better way, and more stability that I can control. That's what it is in a nutshell. I want to control my opportunity. So I decided to go with a company like Pharmacy. It is like the number one direct sales right now for because it pays the highest. We get 50% off the products, all half off the minute you come in. Even if you come in for $10, it's 50% off. And then you get 62% commission. You get that kind of income to build teams. So the person under you can do the same. And then they give you more of a commission, a third way to get a commission through bonuses. They give you bonuses. So if it seems like something that you might consider, definitely no pressure. I just like talking to people and knowing that I did my best for the day by showing up for the day. And we got into conversation. I was just on Facebook, like I said, and the conversation was, how can you get the word out in your local area? Well, all of us, right now you said you were in Pennsylvania. Well, all of us, depending on what town in Pennsylvania, you have a local web page. So I just went on my local web page here. I live in Bristol County. I live in southern Massachusetts, without like giving away my town, being safe online. But I just put up a post about this business in my local area. And then you can go also to Facebook groups, we were saying, and you can go to your local groups in your local town in Pennsylvania and put up, get the word out there. And then also you can network in the community. I'm actually, like I said, going to connect with businesses because I have tanning salons right down the street from me. I'm going to opt to share with other businesses rather than going up to people that might be in the stores, because that people appreciate you getting into conversation, but it's like if you're at a grocery store, their motivation is mainly to just go grocery shopping. And I think businesses would understand what I'm doing with other business, like a salon, even somebody even in a restaurant, probably, to say that you're a business as well. So these are just ideas that I would definitely advise to network in your local area. So it's wonderful to meet you. One day I hope to get to travel more. I have more countries in Puerto Rico. I could have gone to Puerto Rico to visit, but I never did. It'll be definitely on my list. Definitely on my list. So any information, I'm on Facebook. You could look at the website. I think the website is definitely posted in the description of the live. And also, how long have you been in Pennsylvania? Were you from Pennsylvania? So very cool. Oh, we even have toothpaste too. I was here online yesterday on my Facebook Live. We even have toothpaste. So we even have whitening toothpaste too. So I think people are happy with all the offerings of the products and everything. I'm sorry. Are you actually working? So you're actually working, but that's cool that you stopped in. I don't think he's here anymore, guys. I have to get used to the platform. But anyway, just to conclude the video, so those are some of the ways you could get out. I'm encouraging all of you, if you have an online business, to show up for your business, to network in your local area, but to also don't be afraid to go live like I'm doing, because I've been meeting some wonderful people. And he was just very conversational, and so was the guy in Fort Lauderdale yesterday. So that is so cool. And to conclude, let me highlight the $9.99 entry to get into pharmacy. If you're looking for opportunity, that entry, it's only $9.99, $10. That ends September 23rd. So we have a few days. actually we have, if today's the 18th, we have like 5 days. So in 5 days, that entry, you'll get your own website. It's only $9.99. Like I said, I would not be sharing anything costly, because I don't believe that sharing websites with products should be unaffordable for people. I've been a part of some that were very expensive, and it just doesn't work, because people who try to look for opportunity are going to have trouble duplicating. So that's the thing. If you see someone and it's affordable and it's products they use, they'll have an easier time sharing it, selling it, and duplicating. So I hope I didn't scare anybody away. Please talk to me. Please ask more questions. That's where I know, like when I come on live, that I can help with this company. I know quite a bit about it, but I don't, of course, want to be only like reading out information about it. I know quite a bit about it. They're actually having a company convention in Las Vegas coming up right at the end of September. Am I going? No, I'm not going to the pharmacy convention. That's my dream. I want to go to the pharmacy convention with my daughter next year, because I feel she's too young. And I don't know, really, at conventions, at companies, um, people don't typically bring their kids, but I actually asked someone on my team. She said, "Oh, that's a great question, if kids come along on the conventions." But I haven't typically seen the kids at a convention. The adults are kind of like talking business, forming stronger connections. They're building friendships there. So I just kind of want to one day, when my daughter's older, bring her to a convention, because they're going to have one at the end of September. But you do have to pay, even though you may have a website and you may be part of the company, there is a cost to go to the convention. There is a cost. I think it's a discounted ticket, but I didn't buy my ticket or anything like that for the convention. I just feel my daughter's too young to leave her, even with a family member. It might get confusing. I'm a little bit of an overprotective parent. I want to know what she's kind of doing, and that she's not, that she doesn't get out and stuff outside. So I'm just that way as a parent. But definitely a dream is to definitely get to the convention of the company. So please leave questions for me, even if you watch the live replay. But my encouragement, to recap, is to get out in your local area, because yes, you can see me on the screen and I can show some products, but there's nothing more powerful than building connections face to face, especially when you're in the building mode, because you see a lot of people in direct sales where the people are always online and always sharing, and social media is magical. But when you're building, there's something to be said for people seeing the product, feeling the product, telling you what they want right then and there, because not everybody wants to be out there on social media. I can see that very readily, that not everybody wants to have a conversation without being in the same room with you, or maybe they want more privacy, is what I'm saying, that they won't kind of like be as willing to be out there on social media. So, and then the final part of this is, yes, so September 23rd, today's the 18th. So that gives you 5 days to take advantage of this $9.99 entry. And if you miss it for any reason, the company will have a $9.99 join another time if you miss it. But yes, I'm building my business, and just like Lewis said, I'm considering doing something like that, but it's just, I'm just not, I don't know. Like, this is my passion. This is what I want to be doing. So I guess I could have, but I'm sitting here networking and getting the word out about such a fantastic business right now. And so I thank you for joining. I was just live on Facebook. So I've put in a few live videos today that's showing up, that's encouraging others, because others can see that if I'm sitting here, that you can be sitting here too, and that it's possible. Because we also were saying about working from home, that you have to believe about this in your mind, that it's possible when you're in business, even if your business is online or if you start a business in a physical location in your town. You're not going to start a business if you don't believe it's possible. You're going to be positive. You're going to do the mental work it takes to be in business and to know that you can be successful and to have the belief. And I have the belief. I really have the belief that I can inspire others who need that change, because it's like I said yesterday, it's more painful to stay in a position where you're stagnated, where your opportunities are limited, where things have dried up. It's so painful. I've been sitting there, but not having the time or the energy to make the changes. But when you get that time and energy, you get the word out. You stand strong and proud in what you want to do. So I'm all for the workers in this world. I'm all for the hustlers, because I've worked since 15 years old. So I'm all for you guys, all for the hustlers. Um, and you live in USA. Yeah. I know he's no longer on here, but this is how I light up when people tell me about where they're from. And that's where he's from, and he's working right now. So definitely check out if pharmacy is for you. And I will be back on soon. And definitely leave a comment if you do check out the site, if you want information. I'm not a pushy person. I'm not, just looking to get a sale. That's not me. I'm looking to get the opportunity. I'm just looking to get the inspiration, the hope, and do everything we can for our families. And sometimes that's not just going to college, which I've already done for many years, and getting a traditional job. Like I said, it's painful when you're limited to the jobs drying up, or just that, in my profession, we have unions, and unions give the desirable work to people that have been in the union for years. And what I did is I had it in my heart back in 2013 for a life change. So I went from not Massachusetts at the time, sorry, but I'm in Massachusetts, but from Rhode Island to Florida. And when I went there, I lost all my working years. So now they give me the last pick of the opportunities in my profession. I get the last pickings in my field, and that's education. I get the last pickings. And some things were unfairly given, some opportunities were unfairly given to people because of who they know, because of friendships, because of, the teachers union. And, I know when you're in the union, you want those rights, you want job protection, but the union is protecting the person in that stayed. Basically, in my profession, you basically have to stay in the same town, or they will threaten to take away your working years like they've never existed. So that is why I'm sitting here, and I'm all about opportunity, inspiration, and a way of working hard and providing for our family. Okay, everybody, I might have gone off a little bit on a tangent. I kind of just meant to stop in and to show up here because I really appreciate YouTube Live, and I see that it's a wonderful way to connect with people from different places. Okay, so make it a great day. I'll connect with you again, and take care.